do it this way too. Yeah, you are live. But you're going to see the message, sweetheart. What?
No message.
No, when the callers call.
Huh?
We're live right now. We are live.
Okay.
What was it? Where did you get that? Are we riding? That's right. They can hear us. Well, we are live on JShaw, and this is our first live stream, so we're going to be testing some things. We got to put our mask on because we got world famous Mitch from Kalibo. He'll be coming in the studio. So we're going to check the microphone, and you guys are going to be our studio testers. So does everything look okay? We might have a little bit. We might have a little bit of an echo. And you got to lower the volume so I can't hear that, Shaw. Sweetheart, you got to lower that so I can't hear it or go. Sweetheart, I can hear that in the background. Yeah, lower that. Okay, yeah. So this is our live stream, our first one with this new equipment. And actually, it's going to be even better because we'll be able to hook it directly up to the computer. Right now, it's actually right off the phone and in StreamYard. It's really neat. I've been trying a bunch of different ones, and really hard to find the right one that I was happy with. So the next one we have will have an upgraded version, and it will be going through our computer through a satellite. Therefore, we don't have to rely on our high speed, or we don't have to rely on a high speed computer. So the quality of the stream or the picture will be much better. And the audio has have a switch where you can take the echo out. We're in the process of trying different foams for soundproofing our studio. We took those off, so we'll probably have an echo, but that's okay. Main thing is I want you to meet Mitch. There's just a big story about her and a lot of people behind our channel. We're almost to 1,000, and I've been saying that, but yeah, you have no idea. You know, it's a milestone for us that's important. I know people have 20,000 million subscribers, and we're only excited about getting close to 1,000, one by one, and it is a lot of work. And we'll talk about that too after we talk to Mitch. A lot of my YouTuber friends are out there, and they're really, really super and very supportive. And it's nice to get to know them, see what they're going through. And streaming's becoming really, really a good thing because it gives the average person or YouTuber a chance to talk to the world. With CBS and the news stations and all that stuff, it's really hard to get this opportunity. And as you notice, it's funny, you watch CBS or CNN and they got like 18,000 views, and then you got some very unusual YouTuber that's kind of crazy just by himself walking around, and he's got 4 million views. So it kind of shows you what people like, and I think they're finding that out, that people want to keep YouTube what it actually is. It's you on the tube. If they wanted to watch CBS or ESPN, they just go watch TV. YouTube is not a TV station. And I hope it stays the way it started. And what made it successful was for people like us to get a chance to work hard. But there's no shortcut. Especially now, there's so many people having a YouTube channel. I don't think it's hard to get a subscriber without them being a YouTuber. But that's okay, because most people don't go very far with it, and it's going to get busy, and then it's going to slow down because people are going to find out there's a lot of work that it takes, because now we're one little speck for how many other YouTube stations YouTubers are out there. But we have a good team. We got my guy. I got my legs doing better. We got Wyland. She's been taking care of my knee. Yahoo! Let's bring Shaw in here. Come here, Shaw. And let's bring the beautiful one in here. Okay, come on in real quick. And she's the Shaw, and I'm the J. And yes, hello.
Hello.
She's the pretty one, as you can tell, and it's my wife, so we're okay with the mask. And she doesn't like to be behind the camera as much as I do. Hello, there you go. Say hi to Mom and Jenny. They're probably watching. Hi, I'm Mommy Pat. This is like a family video. Our first one's a family video.
I love you.
Hi, David. I know David's watching. That's why. Sorry, David. I didn't call you because we're on live. See, I have an excuse. But we'll call you after. Well, you'll be sleeping. So that's how's the picture look there, sweetheart? Our producer. Good, good. And then, yeah, Wyland takes really good care of my knee. She's a friend, and she's the one that's in that video with Combi, who's one of our really good friends and helps me get around, and so I don't fall down. You wonder why? I mean, I've been talking about it, but I twisted my my knee really bad playing some basketball, and I don't play basketball, so maybe that's the hint. It's been like 3 months in bed, and along with some other conditions I have to deal with. But I look pretty good. I'm feeling good. I just have to use the crutches, and he makes sure I don't fall backwards. And we did the Ricky Molo art gallery about 2 weeks ago. You should check that video out. It's kids that are disabled, and we give them a chance to focus their art. And it's just incredible. You see these paintings and look like someone from Paris or something, from an famous art studio. Some of these kids can't even leave the bedroom. So I can maybe relate to that, where I'm in my bed for 3 or 4 months. And I've been walking for maybe 3 weeks now, or using the crutches. But that great support from Shaw's family, my family. Hi, Mommy, Pat again, and Tom, Laura, gosh, Stephen and Amy. Hello. There's so many people behind this small, but we think very powerful channel that we like to think it's a place for you to stop and enjoy. You found your channel if you want to be inspired and have a channel that you could help change your life and learn how to deal with things differently. Not like a self-help station, but just from other people's experiences, interviews. And we try to keep things uplifting. Sometimes there's sad stories, but that's what we will continue to be about. We have enough to be monetized, but we're going to almost. But we like just being this way, because if we're monetized, then we get all these commercials. So I think really what we're doing is we are trying to have material that you can watch without having to push the button for commercial every 5 seconds. I would rather give you good programming than make the little bit of money that they offer. And right now, we're not doing that. We have Patreon, which you can check on some of the videos. We'll get that organized. The Woman of Virtue, you'll see Patreon, and you can donate to our cause. But that's not what we're about right now. We'll get supporters, a club. We got some T-shirts coming in, some hats. That's basically just an update. I don't know if we have any messages, because I'm not looking at the camera right now. So when we get the computer set, I can just look at the computer. So there's probably someone leaving some messages. So Shaw, can you check for messages real quick? And my producer, Sharon, over here. You have to check on this phone. I won't have it on your phone. It'll be on this phone here. Anyways, so this show is going to be a special one. Mitch has been. I walked by her house one day, or didn't know she lived there, and I was outside. Okay, who's it from? Producer? Pips. How are you doing?
Watching live from the hood.
We love you, Pips from the hood. The hood is all our friends here in the hood. That's a good thing. That means the hood is like they've accepted me, or most of them have, I think. And I'm Filipino, and so I walk in the neighborhood, and I used to walk more. That's been a hard part, but when I do walk, the kids follow me, call me up, Jim. It's a really happy place to be. Pips, hello, and let's some more shout outs, and we got so many shout outs today, talking to people that really want to give Mitch support. So go to her video. Here's her video. That's what her thumbnail looks like. That is on Popular Uploads. Watch the video, okay, and listen to her sing. And if she's not a voice of an angel, then don't say anything. But give her a thumbs up and support. Don't need any money. All we need is your thumbs up and some blessings from God that we can go somewhere. America's Got Talent, or Philippines Idol. There's all kinds of things that we're going to be working on. And the most important thing is love over money. She does it because she loves music, and money will follow. So she knows there's no guarantee that we'll make it, but something tells me in my heart that she is going to do it. So in about a week or so, we're starting next week. We're filming a special program with Mitch, and she's going to do 5 songs, 3 spiritual songs, Amazing Grace, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. There you go. And another one. I don't know which one the other one's going to be. And then she wrote one original, which you've already heard. And then there's a special original that I helped with the story, but she's going to write it. So it's kind of like I threw out some ideas of a story, and she's going to write it and put it into music. So maybe I'm a co-writer, and we're going to try our best to emulate something that you will enjoy, and it'll be a challenge for us to bring it to you. And we also call that a short film project, and that's good. And so she will be here. I told her between 8 and 8:30. So I see these YouTubers talk forever on the YouTube, and I used to do talk radio, so I'm used to talking to myself for many hours. So uh, I can talk. So my wife doesn't necessarily like that, but that's one of the reasons she didn't like me in the beginning. She said I talk too much, but it helps me with this because I can figure out something to say. But this is my first streaming live, so but I did live talk radio for 5 years, and it was called it was a science talk radio show, and we got to broadcast to 12 different countries. It was commercial radio. We had hard breaks, meaning there's a commercial at a certain time, and there's local breaks. So when you're watching a radio show, when they say hard breaks, when they have a commercial break, a hard break, it's a national break with national commercials. They're going to a break. So if they keep talking, it's already to the commercial. So you've got to look at the clock, and otherwise you're gonna be talking to nobody, and there's gonna be a commercial running. And then there's local breaks, which they can hold back and stuff like that. But a hard break, so I'm educating with the radio. A hard break is one that's gonna happen regardless. And I'm sure they do that here in the Philippines. The radio is real big. We went to what was the name of that radio station, Shaw? Over here that sponsored the art gallery. Radio 92.9. What were their call letters? What was it? Come here and tell them. She'll tell you. Come here and tell them. Okay, she's going to do her research. That's what a producer does. You always have someone who's doing the producing, and they're checking the computer, checking the facts, making sure we're giving out good information. And on a show like this, on a big scale, there's a lot of people behind the scenes. Sometimes there's a producer that's thousands of miles away with computers all around them, and they got 4 or 5 cameras all over. And he's switching the cameras, he's operating the calls, screening the phone calls. The messages you see go real fast. They slow it down. And if you join, the reason why a lot of this YouTubers want you to join, because it's slow, the big ones, because it slows the feed down a bit. Otherwise, it's not really a good viewer experience to sit there and look at these words going by so fast and you can't read them. So next time you see that, it's not they shouldn't really do that. They should put on the members only comments, because if it's a good, busy, big channel, you're not going to be able to read what's coming through. But that's where streaming is leading to. And we had a big presidential race, which I don't really want to get into politics, but it had a big factor in not only our election, but other elections, because now people can talk and challenge the national media, truth or not truth. This show is called The Truth. Jay Shaw's The Truth. This is the first episode. We did it before pre-recorded. This is the first live one. But it gives them a chance to, have nothing to do with sponsors, nothing to do with big corporate dollars. And these people you can get focused, like these stimulus guys. We have a thing where they help people with this dollars every month. Like in Canada, they get like $2,000 a month for the COVID-19 thing. And America, they hardly issued anything. But they got 50 stimulus YouTube stations, and they're growing as every day. And there's a lot of research, and they like to be the first one. But what you want to be careful is looking at the thumbnails. Thumbnails is the thing you see before the video. And a lot of times they're very misleading. They'll say, um, stimulus check, $12,000, whatever, approved, done deal. And it's not true. Maybe it's stimulus check approved one aspect of it, or maybe they try to make it legal, but most of the time it's not. So you want to be careful. There's a lot of misleading information on the channel. But as we talk today, we are going to read on next Friday's show. This Friday, I'm going to read all the shout outs we got today. I don't know how many we got. I think we got probably, I don't know, 50. So I mean, there's just incredible amount of support. So let's support Mitch. Go watch that video. I want to see everyone watching that video and just filling up the comments, and so we can let everyone, the rest of the world, know about Kalibo. She's going to do good for Kalibo, and she's going to do good for, I don't know, all of us will be proud to watch her go to the top. And if she doesn't, she makes it to the top regardless, because she's taken love over money, and because she's doing what she loves to do. So we're waiting on her right now, and this is everyone's fear is, are they going to show up? No, but she will. She is on her way. So I don't know. Producer Shaw, can you check the messages? All right, over here. You can't tell right there. You can only. Okay. You can't see. This phone here will only show it here, not yours. She's learning, and but like I said, there's a lot to do in producing. Okay, there's 2 or 3, right? Yep, there's 2 or 3, and one was John. Hey, John, how are you doing? We have to get this set so you guys can see that, and so right now, do you see anybody else? And okay, and there's a few more, and we can't necessarily see exactly where they're from, but next week we'll have the setup where we can do it. Anyhow, so that's where we're at. And the story behind Mitch, I was walking by her house, or I didn't know it was her house, and through her window, I could hear her practicing. And I thought she wasn't practicing, I thought it was a radio. And her voice is just like really, really high notes, low notes, but she was sustaining them. I said, I gotta find out who that is. And so I yelled out there, and who's singing? And some girl popped her head out the window, and is that you, Mitch? Or no, is that you? And she said, yeah, I'm Mitch. And I said, wow, can you come down? And she came down. And when you look at one of our videos, back a ways, you'll see The Woman in the Window, it's called, I think. And that's the first time we met. And she sung one verse of Amazing Grace. She didn't even know the words. She never even sung the song before. And it was just the voice of an angel, for sure. And so I'm looking to see her. Shaw, can you come over here for a second? And I tell you, I just want to ask you, has this been a lot of work doing the channel?
Yeah. A lot of work. From 0.
From 0 to 1. And there's times she needs to go to bed, and I'm editing to what time?
You're editing until 2 p.m.
4 p.m. sometimes.
Or 4 p.m.
Or when the light comes up. So she puts up a lot, but she does great voiceovers, and you like doing that, don't you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes she tells the truth, but she's getting used to doing it, and I look forward to hearing more. There's this one video that we did called Mother Earth. And what verse did you read from the Bible? from Genesis.
From Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 to 3.
And we start the video or the movie, the short film, with her reading it. And you have to hear that. She does a really, really fine job with that. And then we had a lot of fun with Mommy Cheetah, didn't we?
Yes. Hi, Mommy Cheetah.
Mommy Cheetah!
How are you?
She has an amazing life, and you got to watch it. The woman of
Virtue.
you got it. And you know, we started shooting this movie, and we were going to do a lot of scenes, but then all of a sudden the COVID came in, and we couldn't. I mean, it was like a ghost town.
Yeah, that's right.
So we said, "How are we going to do a short film if we can't shoot?" It made it difficult, right?
It's difficult
Real
in
difficult.
those times.
Yeah, during those times. So what we had to do is we just went to the beach and went to her house. She has a compound. It's all her private property. And we just shot a lot of footage. And I could have had more of her seeing the city and stuff, but there was nobody there. And some people said, well, why didn't you get her in the city going shopping? Well, there weren't shopping. And I didn't really want to wait because she was thinking that she was going to have to go back to England in 2 weeks. And right.
Yeah, that's right.
So we said, well, we better finish this. So, and
Because of the crisis,
yes,
she can travel.
she couldn't travel. And that was part of the challenge, I think, was being able to do the film or the short film within the restrictions that we had, because then we had to create. We had no characters. We just had Machida. So then it was just her. I think we got someone. I think we got someone at the door, and Shaw became really like a very important part of the film, and that was really, really cool to see them interact. And that wasn't planned that way. It wasn't planned at all. It was just nice to see their happiness through the film as they got along really well. So that's another one you should watch, is the woman of virtue. And then you can watch the one going by all our videos, is the wedding one, where I asked her to marry me on the airplane, and that was pretty good. And so, I mean, that was really, really exciting, and it was live, and we used the GoPro, and I didn't know if I was really going to shoot that whole situation. I already kind of asked her to marry me on the telephone, but I thought it was better to do it in real life. So we did it on the airplane. So the pilot said it. And I asked the pilot if he could do it. He said, sure. And it's funny. There was actually a fight on the airplane. After everyone cheered and it was congratulating us and yahoo, a fight started. Someone was fighting over seats. It was just really funny. All this joy, he said yes, and then all these people fighting.
Sir Tony is watching.
Tony Batch, Tony, how are you? His comments are like reading, like reading a book. This is our first stream, so we're talking to two people. No.
And our friend, Judy.
Yeah,
Combi.
Combi.
Hello, Sir Joshua. I want to watch your live stream.
Well, thank you. We love you guys all, and not too bad. We're getting some people watching, and like I said, yet we didn't have much time to. We had a couple hours to let people know about this. I set it up last week, and then it wasn't working right, and I'm sorry about that, and we had to change it. But from now on, I'm going to make sure, if I have a date scheduled, that we're going to schedule it every Sunday and Thursday when we get everything set up. Right now, just look for the notifications, because I got to upgrade this thing a little bit more and fix the studio, and then we will go on streaming quite a bit, and I think it's exciting to do that because we can get a chance to, I don't know, do live and meet you. And Tony's great. I got to tell you a story about this guy. Every morning I would see him walking, and he would have a limp with his leg, and Shaw goes, see, that's what you got to do, but I was walking pretty good, and I was like, I don't need to do that. Well, it bit me back, I guess, and I had a problem walking, and he was the gentleman that actually would come over here and check up on me, see how I was doing, and I actually got his knee guard or his knee thing right here on my knee, and it's helping me walk. So his beautiful wife, and him are just amazing. And we love you both. Say, come on, Shaw, say it loud. She loves plants too. What's her beautiful name, Emily?
What?
His wife.
Hi, Mom.
And is she sleeping now?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. She
So-
went to bed early.
She went to bed early. So the story so I started walking, and I talked to him, and he said, you just gotta do this. And he'd come over here and check up on us, and a lot of people would say, well, there must be something wrong with his leg, and yeah, there was. But you can't let these things stop you. And I think his attitude rubbed off on me, and I thank him for that. And there's so many people here that treat me like family, like my beautiful family at home. My sister Laura, I used to take her in a toboggan around the house, and my mommy Pat, as we call her, she's my mom. I call her the daredevil mom because you wouldn't believe it. She used to be like, she used to be roller derby queen. Okay, this is where they roller skate in a circle, right? And when they roller skate in a circle, they knock people down over the railing. It's kind of like a boxing match with roller skates. And that's what she used to do. And the funny thing is, I used to race American flat track race at 130 miles per hour, a Harley 750. And we're tucked down to 130 miles an hour, and we put a steel shoe on our left foot, and we slide around the turns. All this craziness. Then a big mile dirt ovals. You get into like 8 or 9, and you dive at one time, and you draft like a NASCAR would. And one guy from 6th place would make it all the way up to 1st place. And then I crossed oceans by myself. I went from that to Indy cars from 200 miles an hour, 130 miles an hour with motorcycles to 6 knots of sailboat. And now I'm down to, I don't know, half a knot with my crutches. So it's getting slower. But, we have God guiding us. And Doc, could you make a phone call on Messenger, please? And so our producer is going to work on that. I got like 3 hours left on this block of time to speak to you. But we want to get on our way here. I know it's about 8:30, so it's not even 8:30 yet. I just wanted to get on early so I can make sure that you had a picture. When I see a lot of streaming, and you just see I don't know what they do. You ever see where they put like a vase or a flower, and it's called silent streaming, and I don't know what that's about. And you just look at a flower for 12 hours. Do you know what that's about? If anybody does, comment. And if you're enjoying our show, our Love Over Money Jay Shaw, our videos, give us a thumbs up, and we'll continue to bring some more really good videos. We got some really interesting stuff planned ahead that will be really important, I think, to watch and see. And here in the Philippines, we're definitely facing, the whole world is definitely facing a big challenge, and how to live a normal life. You know, I mean, people, a lot of foreigners come here and they think, oh, the Filipinos are all happy because they're smiling. You know, oh, they must just have a wonderful life. But you know, they do. They have God in their life. But there's a lot of struggle, and that smile, behind that smile, is a lot of work, a lot of worry, a lot of stress, feeding your children. And you should be very, if you're a foreigner or you're from a Westerner, you should be very thankful. Well, maybe not now because of the COVID and there's so many lost jobs, but on a normal basis, you should be very happy with what you have. And here, they're very happy with what they have. And I don't stick my chin up. I'm learning the language too. There's one video we do. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. I'll be learning the native language here, and it's just a fun one. It's not really serious, but we're just having a good time. But I am seriously learning it, so hopefully I'll be able to speak a little bit. It's just hard. I've been used to doing talk radio and speaking, you know, English in this way, and everyone tells me that, you know, if you're going to do a YouTube channel in the Philippines, you got to speak English. But it's going to be fun to be able to speak, to give the culture respect. I think all should, if we're visiting a country or staying there any limited time, that you should speak their language. So that's what we're doing right now. And did you find out anything, Shaw? No reply. Okay. Send her a text. And, oh, okay. And so, Shaw, I have a couple questions for you. Yeah. And it's about plants and trees. We had a chance to, we had a chance to do some good things. And with planting for people, right? Yahoo! And she gets up in the morning, like 5 o'clock, 6. Yeah. And she talks to the plants, don't you?
No.
Wait, you tell me you talk to them. You pet them.
Say good morning.
Well, that's talking. Well, that's talking to them. It helps her. And, you know, whatever it is that makes you happy, you're not right, Shaw? Hmm?
Mitch.
Oh.
Maybe next time.
Oh, maybe next time. Hello. Well, okay. We just got a message, and let me, Shaw, could you take the microphone real quick? Sweetheart,
Yeah.
just take the microphone and just say hi, and I'll be right back. You don't have to say much, just say hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Mitch, we're waiting for. She's not there. Okay, is she expected there pretty soon? Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the phone, okay? And I'm gonna put the microphone right to it. Okay, there we still got you live. I'm gonna put speakerphone on. Okay, let me put speaker. Okay. Okay, we are live with Mitch. We still got it. Hey, Mitch, how are you?
I'm fine, and you, thanks.
Hey, that's great. We can hear you pretty good. Is the volume full, Shaw?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Can you see us okay? Are you watching?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Do I look handsome still? Oh, this is great. This is awesome. So yeah, we get to speak to. Yeah, she's waiting for her auntie, and like I said, family values, take care of each other. Isn't that right, Mitch? Can you hear me, Mitch? She's on Messenger.
what?
I said it's really nice about Philippine culture. You're waiting for your auntie, and how everyone takes care of each other here. And family comes first. So this is great. We're able to hear you, which you're a voice of an angel. And angels, you can't see angels. You know that? so this is fitting. You're just flying around. There goes Mitch. Woo! But so real quick, how did you start singing? Where did you start singing? And what was your main motivation to start singing?
What? Wait.
Okay, what was your
Connection was-
what was your main motivation to sing? What's the main reason that you sing?
Oh, my main reason is I want to share the talent that God gave to me.
That's great. So God gave to you, and that's a talent God gave to you. And I was telling everyone there's a story, some words that I gave you, and it's a lot of words, and I hope you can figure something out. But we got a really exciting video for everyone, and I told them, but maybe in a few weeks we'll have it. And when we get 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna launch Mitch's very special video. Isn't that right? Did you hear me, Mitch? Mitch, did you hear me that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna launch a special video when we get 1,000 subscribers. View. How's that sound? Can you hear? We're gonna launch.
Here.
I know. We're gonna launch 1,000. I mean 1,000. We're gonna launch that video special when we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
Yeah. And it'd be nice if you could sing Amazing Grace right now, but it probably
Yeah. I'm going to sing it soon.
you're gonna sing it. She's gonna sing it live. So I'm so glad that you were, because I didn't know what to talk about. This is my first time live streaming. So does the lighting look good and everything? The lighting and does the lighting in the picture, everything look pretty good? Does
Your voice is choppy.
Okay.
Understand?
That's okay. Thank you, Mitch, and we love you, and we'll see you real soon in the studio here. Okay? And tell your auntie.
Okay.
You want to tell everyone to watch your video and thank them for their interest. Very good, Mitch.
Okay.
She says thank you, and she loves you, and keep supporting Mitch, the voice of an angel. Talk to you later, Mitch.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Well, that worked out okay. It wasn't, see, one thing I like about live radio and live stuff is that you never know what's going to happen. And so, I was like, we got to hear her. And that's the main, yeah, she's waiting for her auntie, and she's pretty late. So I hope she's okay. So she's got a job to do. And everyone watches each other here. So if you're listening, Laura, my family, it's different here. We have family values very much like the Philippines. In fact, the Constitution is exactly the same, and there's so much in common with the Philippines and Americans, and hopefully there's going to be a good change, because in World War II we fought together. We believe in the same God. We speak the same language for the most part. We like the same kind of movies. And it's just the culture, and we've been friends for so many years. The American soldiers and the families that for over the years have cared for each other. And when you come to America, there's no such thing as a foreigner. I don't really hear that word foreigner. It's usually a Filipino or a German or whatever, but Americans love Filipinos. So I want you to know that. You ever come to America, they're going to change the visa and immigration rules. They're talking about it. So you can go right over and visit, and you will see we love Filipinos. And we know you guys love us, and we're very happy and very proud of that. The Philippine culture. I don't know how to express this. I say it so many times from my heart, but God has given me a home with a beautiful wife who's Filipino, and I just really love this country because they put God first. I don't have to ask anyone. I mean, like, God just comes up, and it's just really a good feeling. And America's the same way, but we're so big, huge, and it's hard to have that intimacy that they have here in the Philippines. It's spread out so much. So like here, people live close together, and so they can spend time with each other. They can help each other out. But in America, your mom or dad could live thousands of miles away. So, oh, hi, Shar, and my dad, Roger. I love you. He's doing good. George, gosh, there's so many. Tommy, and his kids. Gosh, there's so many people. And David and Jeff, my friend, is a firefighter. He might be watching too right now. Yes, Jeff, I got that Honda 70 ready. I used to drive motorcycles and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I've had an interesting life. Doing talk radio was fun for me because I talk a lot. And to be able to
The message video.
oh, what's the message? Who's it from? Producer Shaw?
Tommy blog. Tamsak Dan. Post Jesha love over money.
Hi, Tommy. Tommy blogs, right?
Tommy blog.
Tommy blog. Is that the right spelling? Give the spelling, Shaw.
Nans. Nans. NANZHATAMIEH.
Well, thank you for watching, and I've been following your videos. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm so excited to be able to see you, and you can see me. And we need to all stick together and support each other. And I'm seeing that happen in the Philippines a lot. My good friend Terrence, hey Terrence, he does a good job with keeping us safe. He's the one that polices the mask, not just polices, but finds out strategies with Cynthia De La Cruz, the vice mayor here, and the mayor. I think we're pretty lucky in Kalibo to have some very, very wonderful people that are keeping us safe. But it is different here. It's hot, and if you're planning to come here, you got to wait to after the. Brian, how you doing? I just keep on remembering so many Brian's watching, and boom, boom, Brian. He's trying to keep that mask on. He's my golfing friend, and so I call him Boom Boom Brian. And hi, Brian. And so yeah, so I get back to Philippine culture, and it is different, and I do feel a true bond. I feel half Filipino, and I love walking in the hood, as I said before. I mean, sometimes Andy, how are you doing, Andy? He's watching. I know he is. If I ever need anything early on when I was hurt, I'll be right over. What? Oh, Comby.
Comby's your guest.
Comby's here? Comby just showed up. Come on, Comby. Wow, what a surprise. He just came to the door. Come on. Yeah, he's got a beautiful, beautiful other half, and her name is Wyland, and you're a lucky guy. You know that? Here, you don't sit on my lap, but sit right here. There you go, Comby. Right there. He's pretty handsome, isn't he? But he he keeps me from falling down, right?
Mm, right?
Louder.
Right?
Right. And he was at the art festival. That was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Louder.
Yes.
Yes. I gotta get him to get his voice. But it's a whole team of people here. And as I was telling you, the YouTubers that are calling in, and I've communicated, well, this is me. And I'm really happy to see you and meet you in person. I guess this is being in person when it comes to YouTube. And I'll keep following all your videos. I enjoy some of the amazing local videos, like Terrence Soriano, as I was talking about. He does a lot about safety, fighting, how to protect yourself, risk reduction offices. They're all over Philippines. And he's right now, he's can't even stay at home. He's got to stay at a different location because of the COVID. He can't be near his family. So he's definitely a frontline worker, that's for sure. And have you been having fun helping Jay Shaw?
Yes. I have fun.
He's like his family. We had I don't know, a happy birthday. We that was about what's the name of the video that we did? I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot too. But you see a picture of all of us together, and it's a good time. And his other half takes care of my knee, and they just treat us like family. And like I said, when I walk down the street, you've seen them calling me what? Uncle.
Uncle Jim.
That's right. I didn't tell him that. I was giving him a hand. Uncle Jim. I mean, all the kids. It's just, it's like a Piper, Pad Piper, where I'm just walking on the street. And then we were driving today in the middle of Kalibo, right, in traffic. And what did they yell? Jay Shaw.
Jay Shaw.
Roll out.
Jay Shaw.
Yeah. and that really happened, right?
Right.
Yeah. I didn't tell him to say that, even though I did, but it really happened. So, Shaw, can you check our producer, Shaw? Can you check our messages? Our producer, Shaw, is going to check. She loves this job because she doesn't have to be on camera. And then we got June. We have June
Cloud.
And we're going to do a fun video. Yeah, we're going to have a funny video.
We have a message here from Sir Tony Butts. Hi,
Yep.
Combi.
Yeah, it's for you, Combi. You're famous. From Tony Batch. Hey.
Hello, Tony Bud.
From
How are you?
Hans Atami Vlog.
Oh, I love her.
Hello, host and co-host
I love her.
from UAE.
Yeah, would you read her YouTube channel? Because this girl talks about her family, right?
Stay home.
And
She said, stay home.
stay home. And she had like 400 subscribers, and then all of a sudden, she just had 1,000, and she just was killing it. And she's been doing it for a long time, working hard, talking about her family. Could you spell out her channel, all right, for you, and give her a shout out?
Shout out to Nance Hatami blog
I think
from UAE.
Okay. I don't know. That may be the same one. Maybe it's the wrong one. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. And all your YouTubers, Mommy Chill. She's very fun. And she's got a pretty big stream going. And I like hearing from you guys. And whenever I'm on the air, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to really I want to talk about your channel. And I think that's a good thing. And what your channel's about. And maybe if you type something what your channel's about, I can talk about it. And that's something maybe I want to start doing. So our producer, Shaw. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
She's taking good at this.
Our guest, we have a message. Thank you guys for shout out, watching you, give you, all support all the way from UAE, from Nance Hatami blog. Thank you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we like England. We love England, UK. We got so many subscribers for there because of Mommy Cheetah. You got to watch, not Mommy Chill. Mommy Chill does a blog. Mommy Cheetah is a movie that we did, a short film called The Woman of Virtue. And you got to watch that right now. And then, like I said, I put a lot of effort into it. And I spend hours editing, and I spend way too much time. But it makes me feel good. And with my limitations with my legs, I literally for 3 months, I couldn't get out of bed. Isn't that right, Shaw?
That's right.
And she remembers. And this guy, we had to get him involved because I couldn't go outside. She wouldn't let me go out the door. So I'm crawling up to videotape Mitch, right? And so I'm climbing up the stairs. In fact, I didn't want Shaw to go with me because I didn't want her to see that I had to go upstairs. And and I do what I got to do. But I learned you just got to keep trying. Don't give up. YouTube, don't be frustrated because right now there's so many channels because of the politics and all the changes and all the advertisers want to go to YouTube, but that's going to change. I'll tell you why. I said this earlier, but ABC, let's say, does a YouTube channel, right? And they get 12,000 views. And then there's some crazy blogger that's just talking by himself and waking his girlfriend up in bed and he's just being real and funny. He gets 8 million views. Well, that tells you where the advertising dollars are going to go. So, if you remember, YouTube is YouTube.
Okay, you have a
Okay. No.
message from It says, it was hard time for you staying in bed.
It was a hard time for you to come visit me. I thank you. Thank you for that. And I'll tell everybody our next live stream will be next Sunday. I believe next Sunday night we're going to die. Okay? Or next Thursday. What is today's day? Remind me. That's a sign of getting old. Okay. It's going to be Thursday. Next Thursday we'll have, at the same time. So Tony Batch, he comments and encourages everyone to comment. And again, this is just a great opportunity for me to show my love for the other YouTubers out there. Like I said, June Cloud. He dresses like a girl sometimes.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, like crazy man.
He's straight. He's really normal. He's just got a great sense of humor. And he's not afraid to laugh, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
So you're going to see a video with me and him. And we keep things, we keep God first. I've been becoming spiritual, I guess. So, not I guess, I've become closer to God because of my wife and my upbringing. I don't drink or smoke. Just been awful crazy. I used to race dirt track, 130 miles an hour, Indy cars, sail oceans, all by myself. Bragging, but all by myself with no engine on a 30-foot sailboat. And I've never been drunk or high. So I just been high in life, right? Maybe that's the problem. maybe I should try it. No, I shouldn't do that. So for you all, everyone out there, you're young, don't smoke or drink. It doesn't do anything for you. Being energized. In one of my videos, if you watch the other video with remote, there's a phrase at the end. I said, being creative heals. Well, it does. There's people that are in hospital beds. These kids that painted these paintings can't leave the bed. And it helps them. It's like placebo. And when you take a fake pill, it really does work. Your mind helps that pill work. So it is real. And being creative for me, making me feel better right now. And I'm not as down on myself. I've had some really bad times recently trying to overcome not being able. I mean, it's self pity. I learned people that can't walk and see, and I'm worried about having to use crutches or lay on my bed for 3 months. I think that's a little bit sad on my part, but I'm learning. Appreciate what other people have to go through. And when you're in the Philippines, if you're a foreigner, Tony's adapted. He's a foreigner. He's adapted really well. Beautiful Filipino wife and smiles at everyone, and he respects the culture. You got to become part of them, right?
Right.
I mean, these guys, their family just, and there's not a lot of foreigners they're friends with, all right?
Right.
So I find myself, a lot of them saying, geez, you're different than most. Is that true?
That's true.
And I hear that a lot, and I'm not trying to get them to say it, but they say you're different than most foreigners. And I just think because God helped me, I want to love people. My friend David, I know he's listening. I bring him up because he's always been concerned about me when I'm sailing across the oceans by myself, no engine, nothing but electronic piece. You have nothing but ocean around you, upside down 3 times in a typhoon. Okay, there's being a typhoon here, something category 5. How about a category 5 in a 30-foot sailboat upside down with your dog? Yeah, that's me. And I survived. And it was scary heck. I actually saw a light in the distance. It was like 80 miles. I got on the radio and said, whatever, I could barely speak. So tired. And a live, strong radio voice came on. We see you, we see you. Coast Guard sent a C-130. They said nobody could survive that, but a ship saw me. But I saw a white light. I found out with my coordinates that they were 80 miles away. And radio is only, its distance is land sight only. That's it. It doesn't go any farther than what you can see, which is maybe 25 miles, maybe. He was over 80 miles away. He says, how do you see my light? I don't know, it's so bright in my cabin. And then I got up and the light stopped. And I realized there was no light. And he checked my coordinates. He thought maybe I was delirious, and because I was out at sea, and repeated my position. And he says, no, he's exactly where he's at. And later when I got to Guam, we checked my position, and it was correct. So that was a mystery, how that ever happened. And we got another message. Oh, go check it real quick, Shah. Our producer's going to check our phone. I'll have it on the computer.
We have a message from Satami Blog. Stay strong and enjoy whatever makes you happy. And from Sir Tony Butts, we love you, Philippines.
He means it. And Tommy, Tommy Blogs. Can you say his whole channel for him? He's got so good with the lighting, and if I could do half what he can do, what is it, sweetheart?
His blogs?
Yeah. What's the name of his blog? Word by word.
Nance Hatami Blog.
That's it?
Yes.
Every letter, spell it out. N?
Nancy Alpha Nancy Zebra Hotel Alpha Tango Alpha Mami India Echo Hotel Victory Lema Oscar Giraffe.
That's pretty good, sweetheart. She's like from the sea. She sounds like a sea captain. So anyway, so we're gonna wrap this up. I really, really enjoyed. This has been fun for me to be able to talk to you guys. Doing the videos is one thing, and with my eyes, the medicine I'm taking, I can't walk, I can't see. It's been really difficult, and I can't golf anymore. Within 5 months ago, I was like running around. Now I can barely see, I can barely walk. But self-pity is not going to help. I got good friends around me. So doing this streaming's even better because I don't have to edit it. But I love editing. And it's 9 o'clock, she says. The boss says it's 9 o'clock. And that means it's time to go to bed. And I stay up late and talking to all my Kalibo bloggers. And you'll see June Cloud and us together in about 2 weeks. And we're good old my friend here, Kobe's going to be there. I like calling him Kobe, but he's Combe, Kombe. But my favorite basketball player was Kobe Bryant, and God bless him. He always said, "Never give up on your dreams," and he meant it. He used to help the inner city kids, children that had very little money, and that's one thing a lot of people got to realize about the Filipinos. They smile, but behind that smile is a lot of strength and a lot of drive, and not always the happiness that you always see. They're happy to express their respect for you, but they're having a difficult time. And maybe next time when they do that, ask them if there's something that you can do for them, or don't just wave to them. Maybe walk with them and talk to them for a while, and be part of their life. Is probably the best way I can. And the Filipinos listening right now are going, "That's it. He's got it." I'm sure you're saying it because that's what I see all the time. Just be part of the people that surround you. Because when you're out in space, when you're in a little spaceship, you're looking down at Earth. It's not them. It's us all together. And isn't that a good one?
Hmm.
Was that a good phrase?
No.
That was pretty good. No, really, the astronauts, they look down, they're this little planet, and we're all one happy family. Well, not a happy family, but it's us. It's not them. So we need to have respect for each other. And Filipinos, God bless you. I love you. Thank you for your respect that you constantly give me every day. Fair winds, falling seas,
Hmm.
and clear night skies.
And creating us that.
Come on, Sharon West, let's all do it again. This is our trademark. I'm going to say fair winds. You're going to say falling seas. Okay. Fair winds.
Fallen seas.
Clear night skies.
Good night, all.
Good night, all.
I guess if I turn it off, we're safe. Oh, that was a good involvement for our first stream. Oh, we're still going? I'm sorry. It was a good stream. Is it still going? Okay. So I haven't learned how to turn it off right. Okay, here we go. So I got to learn how to turn it off. Create a broadcast and it should be off now. Is it off, guys? It's off, right? Off. It can't be on the phones.